There we go. Finally. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to yet another stream by yours truly, Yakami. Today, as the title suggests, we are gonna play some Overwatch just for fun. I want to keep in shape and I want to just have fun with the players all around the planet. I was Diamond. Now the big, big feat is to be able to remain Diamond and possibly go Master. That's my ultimate goal. So for the time being, we're gonna see about this. Let's find the group and it's quick play. Let's see, filter, any, whatever. There's only one match. Okay.
We don't have Pachamari by the time we get.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Have Pachamari.
Why
If
don't
you
you
don't
have
have
fucking
Pachamari,
Halloween
get the fuck out.
Pachamari? Halloween fucking Pachamari or get the fuck out.
Pachamari icons only.
Okay, give me a second. I'll change it. Hold up.
Alright, Queen. See,
Like the
yeah,
only
there's
person
one
who
person.
There we
Yeah,
go.
Sweepy. Fuck, dude. It's the
he's not
only
even in the
person.
fucking voice channel.
I don't even
Hold
care.
up. Hold up. Does this count? This one?
Yeah, that's perfect actually.
I miss my
We
other
have
icon
fucking
now.
Yagami and
No.
I do apologize. I am only the Dark Wanderer. I cannot switch. So I
Sorry, you
apologize.
gotta get.
I'm sorry. You
Gotta get the fuck out.
Well,
Alright. Well, that's rude, to say the least. But hey, what can we do? These things happen. Oh, John Candless. No, not interested. Ah, there we go. You locked at this, so you should join. Ooh, the group already departed. Alright, let's join this, guys. Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys today?
Nice.
It's nice to join a normal group, for change. I just randomly joined the group. They required me to switch off of my Dark Wanderer icon. Never. It's always
Your
gonna
voice
stay
is
that
good.
way. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. Have you guys met your goal for the season? If you play ranked anyway.
I'd try and get out of gold, I guess.
A noble goal.
How about yourself?
Well, I have several objectives. First was to reach Diamond solo. I've been trying to do though. You can do it easily as a team, but solo it's kinda tough. And I did. Ironically, I did it on my birthday, so that was nice too. And
Congrats, man.
my second objective now, thank you by the way, is to stay diamond and to possibly go to master. It's gonna be a bit challenging because I do require a bit more practice, but hey. Lower mold, I probably can go to master. Who knows?
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I'll play around your picks, guys. Oh, it appears that I am DPS. And I should be the Pharah. Ooh, on defense, I guess we kinda need the hit scan.
We're all soldiers.
There might
now.
be an enemy Pharah.
A lot of memories of this place. They weren't all bad.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Rocket jump? That sounds dangerous.
Rocket jump is dangerous? Oh, come on, Pharah. You're breaking my heart here. As a Quake player, an Unreal player,
Rocket jump? That sounds dangerous.
5, 4,
rocket jump is everything.
1. Attackers incoming.
Enemy contact.
Stop the payload.
Hey, come on. I am sleeping.
Feeling spry.
I'll keep you healed.
Everyone heal up. Get over here and heal up.
I'm here.
Come here and get stabilized.
My ultimate is ready. There's appear to be someone above us. Probably the Doomfist. Yeah, the Doom. Doomfist is dead.
Much better.
Behind the barrier.
Everyone heal up. I've got you in my sights.
Heroes never die.
Do this with my eyes closed. Clean sweep.
Careful, Mercy, there's a Doomfist hiding there.
Rise!
My ultimate is ready. You are advised. Get healed.
Mission ain't over yet.
Coming back as soon as I can.
Огонь по готовности. Get ready for a shot. Nanoblast administered. I feel unstoppable. Heal up.
Reinhardt is no more. And so is Junkrat. Anna is on the top. Acquiring her as a target.
Anyone need some healing?
This will only hurt for Double kill.
Get out of my way
Worry
or
not,
I'll run
Mercy.
you over.
I avenged you. Me and Mary.
That's better.
I recommend moving behind the barrier.
T minus 1 minute 50 seconds.
My ultimate is charging.
Hold up now.
Heal up here.
Level with them.
Team up for special attack.
Get over here and heal up. We all got it coming.
Let's get you back out there.
60
Feeling
seconds
spry.
remaining.
Careful, Roadhog. Roadhog is coming.
Stabilized.
Gale the Mahal. 30 seconds remaining.
Doomfist is coming. Right behind you guys.
Meteor strike. This old dog's learned a few tricks.
Huh?
10 seconds.
Got you in my sights.
Payload has reached the checkpoint.
Nanoboost is ready to deploy.
Heroes never die. Reality bends to my will. Heldenstern.
The war goes on.
Dahi wieder.
Where does it go? Right beside you.
Team, heal up here.
You're covered.
Rising uppercut. Anyone need some healing?
Double kill.
Widowmaker is above the ship. To the left.
Damage is sustained.
Feeling spry.
She's dead.
Please move behind the barrier.
Thanks.
I've got you.
1 minute 40 seconds, guys.
I have spotted the enemy.
Everyone, heal up. Meteor strike. You got a lot to learn. I've got you in my sights. Good choice.
Yahi parambasta viktahe.
Team, heal up here. Rising up.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Stay down.
Surrender to my will. I will protect the innocent. Clearing the area. I
Team up
always
for
get
special
my
attack.
Wait for it.
Dahi wieder.
Heroes never die. Thanks for the assist.
Enemy in my sight.
For your safety,
I will. You needed a doctor?
Gale de Mahol!
Back at you.
Meteor strike!
Justice! Yahi parambasta hai.
Hello, by the way.
Hello, how's it going?
Traveling to Route 66. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Together, we are strong.
Reinhard, I must say you're looking quite well. This life must agree with you.
And you are looking as lovely as ever.
Be sure to stretch before engaging in rigorous physical activity.
Talk to the feast. You should be scared. Hello there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
Ready for battle.
Sorry, my friend.
Escort the payload.
Get in there.
Winners, stay on the payload.
Take the pain. Locating.
This is going to hurt.
Ready for battle.
Hey there. On me.
Done. Weak.
Someone with Pharah?
Yeah, we might need something like a Pharah.
This will heal you.
Since they are
Just like
camping
in
us
training.
like this.
Get in there. Is that all
Someone
you
with
want?
Pharah?
Nanoboost discharged.
Later.
Beacon in place.
Allow me to repair the damage. Barriers on you.
Almost there.
This is my barriers on you. Go. Maximum charge.
I'm sticking with the payload.
Meteor strike.
Get into position. Go.
Hello there.
Move up at my position.
Payload moves with certainty. My will may bring it. Charging up.
Buff up against it.
وريهم قوتك.
Огонь по готовности.
Get in.
My will. Огонь по готовности. Double. I am on fire. Everyone follow me.
Tracer here.
Zarya's wall.
Get in there.
Zarya's dead.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
There's a Sombra on the balcony. And she went away. As she should.
You're covered.
Don't worry, my friend.
Let's keep this moving.
Have your shield.
Go. Ready for battle.
I live for this.
Escorting the payload. Give me your best shot. Allow me to repair the damage. Give me another shot.
Most of us are dead, Reaper. You should probably wait.
Mercy on call.
Go.
My ultimate is charged.
If you're gonna do triple heals, someone go Brigada.
Barrier.
Everybody else is blocked.
We don't need two main heals.
Get in there.
Nice place.
Help me.
Join me.
Give me your best shot.
That fuck is OP. Were you guys just
Meteor
sitting in
strike.
fucking spawn?
Sugar
Careful, Mercy. Careful, Mercy. I guess the correct answer is some of us went to the right, some of us went to the middle.
You don't have to go Bastion. They don't have DPS. They're hit skin.
It's king.
I'm taking damage.
Go! Bring it!
Enemies over there. I'm under fire.
To its destination.
Apagando las luces. Get in there. Let's see. Give me your best shot, see you later.
Nice one.
Taking him off.
Meteor strike.
You're powered up. Get in there.
I'm coming for you all.
God damn it. I switched off.
Oh, nice. I have 4 golden medals. Nice. I should keep this up.
Better run.
You guys want me to play DPS?
Get
Ultimate
in
is
there.
ready.
Why did the payload stop?
I don't think you can play it because the walls are enforced, aren't they?
There it goes.
Bring it.
Rising uppercut.
Yeah, Bastion, you switch. There's no need to throw.
I'll stick to the tunnel.
Charging up.
Like, we don't have the cart. We don't. It's like we need the cart for fire shit.
Give me your best shot.
Call it a quit.
Stick to the tunnel.
Огонь по готовности. That's the power of a practice. That's more like it. Barriers on you.
Can you go Pharaoh?
Bring it later. Maximum charge. Take the pain.
I'm escorting the payload.
Group up with me.
Perseverance is the key. Barriers
Come
on
over
you.
here.
Did he leave the group or was he kicked out of the group? Alright, there's one more thing that we need to do. We should probably go together. We're kind of caught up in the lot of going on.
I am готовности. Apagando las luces.
Come over here.
Give me your best shot.
I don't see the point of throwing, but alright.
Throwing your own.
Oh, what happened?
Peace, guys. Fucking.
It's a quick game. Why are people so angry in a quick game? Damn, I had gold and everything. That makes me sad. But hey, it appears that people are angry in quick games. Damn.
Not too bad.
Hello? How is everyone today?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. I just had a funny game where people were raging in a quick game.
Prepare your defenses.
Isn't that always fun?
Yeah.
Select your hero.
And then the owner of the group decided to leave with the group. Made me a bit sad. I have gold and everything, as a Zarya.
I mean, Zarya, if you do play her correctly, it does like almost the most damage in the game.
That's
Check the best
my
character.
current mini objective. Have gold and everything. Always. And forever.
That's a good objective.
Well, I
Together,
try.
we are
I
strong.
will try.
I'm taking care of you.
You said I'll get all the golds, and for some reason I have read it as I'll get all the gods.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Thought you were
I'm
referencing
not gonna lie,
Smite.
I read that way the first time too.
Yeah.
I was a little confused.
Yeah, I thought he was referencing Smite for some reason, talking with someone else.
I get all the gods.
Shots potential. Nothing's gonna stop.
It's one of those least favorite maps of mine.
4,
I need to play a lot on this one.
1.
Yeah, it's a really good map.
Attackers incoming.
Are you streaming? I am streaming, yes.
Let's get this party started.
Barriers on you. Go.
Oh, you're not talking to me. Sorry.
No, I was talking to you. I just figured.
Enemies detected.
Get in there.
Move to the beat.
Where do you stream? Twitch?
Left side is
Most people
Jackass.
stream on Twitch, of course.
Barriers on you. Give me your best shot. Just a scratch.
Zarya? Go Zarya.
Get in
As you
there.
command.
Let's up the tempo.
Bring it.
Oh, this is my jam.
Go. Don't hold back.
Thank you.
Enemy seen.
Excuse me for
Rank
1.
Oh, turn it up.
Oh no, I thought you guys were with me. I got stunned. I'm sorry.
Get in there.
My bad.
Barrier activated. Go. Now see what I can do. Patching you up.
Ultimate is at 62%.
My ultimate is charging.
Ready for battle.
They're coming to my left.
Come up the stairs.
You're covered. Barrier activated.
Helden sterben nicht.
Огонь по готовности. I am unstoppable.
Ooh, that's a lot of money out of damage.
Bring it. Double charging up.
Well, the outcome was not as a disastrous one.
You're covered. Maximum charge.
Nice
Go.
one.
I am loving this.
Almost a team kill.
Tiana. That was a Doomfist right there, couldn't. Thank you, Mercy.
Doomfist is hard.
Northeast coming for you, be careful. Oh, I'm
I'm
sleeping.
even stronger.
That's
Just
good.
a scratch.
Got your back.
Thanks, buddy.
Heroes never die.
Be wary of the Doomfist.
Doom's low. Doom's very low.
He's dead.
Can you damage boost me? Doom's in the upper room.
Barriers on
60 seconds remaining.
Our enemy returns.
Doom's very low. Oh, Ana and thing are very low. Oh, well, you see that.
Barriers on you. Give me your best shot. Don't be shy. Hit me.
Doomfist is no more. He tried to be smart. He perished.
30 seconds.
I guess somewhere in the space.
Defenders one. Raising the bar.
You're covered. Charging up.
You're trapped.
I kinda know why they said that about YouTube. They're kinda right, to be honest.
Get in there.
10 seconds remaining.
I'll accept it. I am a slut.
وريهم قوتك.
I am strong. Огонь по готовности.
Overtime.
Огонь по готовности.
Break it. Damn.
Barrier activated.
Helden sterben nicht.
Get in there.
Reinhardt is
Feel the
dead.
gravity. Give me your best shot.
Meteor strike.
I died.
Bad.
That's alright, as long as they got to the overtime. It's not gonna be easy for them to take the map and the win. set up
me
for the
another
next
shot.
objective.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
They'll probably try rushing.
Get in there.
Coming top right.
Oh, come on, Junkrat.
Push off. The dragon becomes me.
Wiek żywi, wiek uczys.
Nice one, Genji.
Very nice.
Very nice one, Genji.
Barriers on you. Oh,
Let's move it. Yeah, time to heal up. Oh, yeah.
get in there. Ready for battle. Don't hold back.
Meteor strike.
You're not
Oh, the Doomfist was tunnel visioning on me.
Meteor strike.
Friends behind.
Ultimate is up
Right,
55%.
Just like in training.
I'm coming back as soon as I can.
Sorry, fast.
Barriers on you. Oh. I'm with you. Barrier activated. Barriers on you. Go.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Deine Hex ready for battle. Barriers on you. Now see what I can do.
So far so good. And we have T minus 1 minute 50 seconds.
Oh fuck, I got fucking trapped. Back up, everybody, back up.
Go.
Turning up Get ready for a shot.
How do you think these Zarya bubbles last longer than they do?
I'm about to have a...
Touch point, I've got molten core.
It's called the adrenaline effect.
This fight is not over.
Normally 1 second does not seem too long to you, but when the adrenaline is pumping,
Barriers on you. Огонь
it
по
feels like an
готовности.
eternity.
Meteor strike.
Огонь по готовности. Gravity kills.
your back.
Oh my god.
Alright. We
Honestly,
tried.
that was full, very winnable.
Weren't you
but-
standing on it, Zarya?
Okay.
Now everybody.
Play of the game.
No, neither me nor the other guy were standing on it. We tried that. It was a hard CC on us. No, that was a clean one.
Thanks, dude.
Again, I do need some practice in that map. I prefer the new one, the Busan one, much more. That was a really
That's the
well
one
done
I
map.
haven't gotten the hang of yet.
It's a really good map, to be honest. Lots of advantage, lots of good points, good places. You have a very wide array of heroes you can play and do good in that map.
I
And
wasn't playing. I took a break from Overwatch right around the time they released it, so I haven't like had the opportunity to play it a lot.
I'm gonna leave. So sorry, you might want to cancel a queue.
Take care of yourself and have a good day. I wonder when it's going to be the next patch deploying with the Mercy and Roadhog buffs.
Probably around the same time they announced the new hero and put them on the PTR. which would be BlizzCon, which I believe is next week.
Yeah.
Or the week after. Don't quote me.
Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday.
Yeah, it's in November sometime. 2 or 3 November, I don't know. And to be honest, I am more excited for Diablo, whatever they're going to be cooking for Diablo, compared to Overwatch.
What do you mean the upload?
Diablo.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said the upload.
The upload.
I was like, what? Is that a new game I've never heard of?
No, it's Diablo.
I love that game.
Yeah. Pardon my bad English. It's
No,
not
that's
my main
okay.
language, so I'm trying.
What's your main language?
Derja.
Excuse me?
So, yeah, what?
Derja. It's
Yeah,
a
Derja.
mix between Arabic and French, since I'm North African.
Cool.
Wow.
Very exotic.
Why are you on NA servers?
To play Overwatch?
Maybe he lives in...
But doesn't EU have servers?
Yes, they have. But Africa is kinda in the middle. We can play on NA, and we can play on the EU. We have no servers of our own, so...
Right, but I just thought EU would be closer.
In a sense,
But
yes.
if that's not the case.
No, that's the case. You're correct. I have lower ping on the EU servers than NA, but the biggest problem is that people there do not speak English normally, so it's kind of hard to strike a conversation like this.
I see.
And they are much more serious, and they do not like
You
to
have
have
really
fun.
You have really good English considering it's not your first language. Where'd you learn to speak English so well?
I try. Oh, hi Darius. How you doing, man? As usual, lovely name, Darius.
Plug in your Twitch, I'd like to watch. Yeah, what's your Twitch?
Give me a second, I'm gonna link it. There's only me and one guy, I think.
You got a lot of Tara.
It's gonna be 3 days? Yeah. 2 days to the next season. Nice. Better. Here we go.
Entering the Temple of Anubis.
I hope they will be bringing
Prepare
more
to
maps like
attack.
Anubis, because this is a really good map.
Select your hero.
Has its
I really
problems.
like this UCP maps.
Do you know it's one of the first maps they made for this game? It was actually a map they made and they didn't even plan for Overwatch yet.
Yep. And to be honest, I was really expecting Project Titan to be something like Destiny. I was really hoping that Blizzard is going to be making a RPG, MMORPG in the Destiny or Division style. And I think they would do it to this until they decided to cancel it in favor of Overwatch.
Together, we are strong.
Are you scared?
Destiny left a bad taste in my mouth. I was so hyped for Destiny.
Let's shoot for a new
And
high
then
score.
Yeah. To be
Are you
honest,
scared?
I've
and
never
to be
played
fair,
Destiny actually. Is it any good?
so here's the deal.
no.
Here's the deal.
Attack
Yes or no,
commences in
actually.
30
Yes or no.
seconds.
The core game, the gameplay, the level design, everything is really good. But
Are you
the
scared?
business, the way they are handling the fan base, what we really,
Are you
really need
scared?
and everything is really poor. Especially for Destiny 2. Destiny 1 is actually alright compared to 2. 2 was a disaster.
Destiny, too bad it sucked. That's
It
fine.
rumors only rumors are that
Attack
they had
commencing.
like a really good storyline
Capture objective
until like it was scrapped very close to the release date. Like a lot of the story was scrapped. That's what
Give me
rumors
your
are.
best
And I
shot.
love Bungie. Like I still am a Halo fanboy, you know. But
Yeah, I was an Xbox player originally, so I used to play Halo religiously.
Oh, Halo is a thing.
Smart good. Barrier activated. Don't hold back. Go.
I require aid.
Bring it.
Get back in the fight.
Move back. Barriers on you. That's more like it.
The fire has a bit of a problem. We need to be taking care of her.
Yes.
Ready for battle. Heal out. Barriers on you. Go.
Image one. Fire's one.
Sky's sleeping. We can win now. I'm his actual one. Oh, I just jumped right in front of a...
They have been
Nano
revived.
boost administered.
Feeling powerful.
Go to sleep.
I slept the tracer.
Promise.
And I killed the tracer.
Bring it. Justice. Break.
I landed right on the top of the ultimate.
I have a nade coming to point. 2 seconds. Did it land on point?
I am still in the fight.
Nicely done,
My
taking points.
ultimate is ready.
Ultimate is at
Proceed
70%.
without fear.
I have nano.
Objective A
Alright.
captured.
No, I don't. Sorry.
Commence attack
I
on
already used it.
objective B.
Yeah, it's 15%. Oh, behind you guys.
Unstoppable!
Our monkey's in. Need help.
Give me your best shot.
Never mind.
Assistance would be appreciated.
Just regroup. We got 2 people coming back.
Go.
Oh.
Don't be shy. Hit
Random
me.
headshot.
Group up with me.
Ready for battle. From Russia to love.
Coming on the right.
Your cover. Barrier activated.
I've almost got
More
bombed.
like it. Barriers on you. Walk it off.
Alright.
Give me your best shot.
Alright, we're going in with bomb.
Maximum charge. Огонь по готовности.
I'm gonna nano go.
That's right.
What the?
That's double
Ryan.
Charging out. I am on fire. Go.
Denied.
Barrier activated. Don't look back.
I've got you in my sights.
Double I am the champion. Ready for battle. Barriers on back. Go.
You can come mid. Head one. Middle of the point. You know,
Give me your best shot. Огонь по... Maximum charge. Go.
Self-destruct sequence.
Bring it. Gravity kill. Barrier activated. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Ooh, well done.
Victory.
I was intense at the end, but well done.
Like, Anubis sucks, but it's also one of my favorite maps, you know? Kind of like Destiny 2. For you.
I didn't play Destiny 1, so I was excited for Destiny 2. And the problem is that the dollar in, because I'm in a third world country, the game basically costs 60% of my monthly salary, so it was a big decision. I bought the game with a season pass, and I regretted my decision. I played a ton of it, but the thing that I hated the most, that when they decided to fix the game, they put it behind the paywall. Bitches.
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Hey man.
Yo.
There is no consideration whatsoever for third world countries and other people that can't buy your games but probably do not you know, they're not going to be able to afford them. $60 plus $30 plus $20 plus another $30. Come on.
What is like your currency? Is it American? Is
No,
it...
no, it's Algerian dinar. And to put it in perspective, $1 equals 180 Algerian dinar. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Even in the bank is 85 Algerian dinar, and that's a ton. We don't do that. We don't use those bank numbers. We use the black market numbers because the banks in this country are a bunch of thieves.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's insane.
more than the black market, huh?
So no. Here's the deal.
Black market's more
They
reliable than the bank.
don't give us access. You cannot just walk into a bank and tell them I need, to buy some dollars, because obviously 85 is a lot better than 180. Goes without saying. But you have to be a merchant. You have to have a ton of money in order to open a bank account, and even so, you're gonna need a ton of things in order to just, have them give you some money. And that's not even the problem. The problem is that it's even harder to buy the game online because there is no online payment system.
So let me get this straight. You give the bank your money, and the bank doesn't give you your money back when you want it. And then on top of that, you can't use the money that you don't get from the bank to buy video games because you can't buy them online. So you have to buy them through the black market anyways.
So not exactly the black market. So here's the process. So I like Diablo 4, for example. Diablo 4 is going to be coming out, and it's probably going to be coming out with $60. $60 is basically 10,800 in my money. That's half my salary. So for that month, I need to be trying to raise money in advance. So when I get to that place, I do not need to have my electricity bill, my water bill, all those things, they need to be sorted out. So half of my money is going to be going there. And when it's going to go there, I'm going to go to the black market, exchange it for $60, give those $60 to someone with access to PayPal, and wait for him to buy me the key. And that's how I buy the game.
Wow.
That's hardcore.
That's crazy.
Select your hero.
You would live like a king of a king, provided you will have your salary from the United States and you live here. Because if you get paid, I don't know, $6,000, $7,000 a month, you're gonna be living comfortably, extra comfortably here. Because I think a gallon of gas here is gonna be costing you between $1 or maybe $2 tops.
What?
Conversion, man. Conversion, man. It's Algeria.
That's crazy though.
No. So here's how I get paid in your money. I work for a month and I get paid around $280 a month. So if I go to the United States, work the exact same job, I'm gonna get paid between $6,000 and $7,000 a month. Perspective.
Okay, that's fair enough. Makes sense.
Get in there.
And you wonder why people would like to go to the United States.
This is one.
Oh my god, he headshotted me. They were so low. I can't believe that. I'm so sad.
Just sit on point setting up turrets.
It's just a scratch. You'll be fine.
Watch out, these there's turrets all over.
Are you dead to that poor man?
There's weird turrets, guys. We shouldn't go to the main door.
Oh my god. She does like 60 bajillion damage a second. That shouldn't be allowed.
I am not a good loser.
Wait for each other.
Yeah, that's actually insane how much damage she does.
Good, Symmetra.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
they
you.
increase the rate at which her gun charges now too, so she does even like more.
I'm gonna let you in a little secret. They're gonna be buffing her the next batch.
Yeah.
Just a scratch.
I have
yeah,
I have nano. I'm ready. Just trust me, don't pop ult. I'm gonna nano when you get low. Just trust me.
Ooh, that's a tough.
Yo, we should just Nano Blade, to be honest with you. So if I can insta-kill
Just like in
4 of them.
training.
Why don't we just save Nano for that next time?
Help me. That's more like it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like
Give me your
Nano Blade that
best
much.
shot.
What? What do you mean? It's like one of the best things in the meta right now.
Surrender to my will. Double this objective. Stand with me. Charging up. Barriers on you.
Nicely done, everyone. And my ultimate is almost ready.
Hello there.
87%.
Ready for
Look at
battle.
Lucio. Lucio's one.
Lucius
Get in
gone.
there.
Nicely done.
Correct.
I cannot heal through his shield.
You're covered.
Establishing defense.
Same as you can.
Help me.
My ultimate is charging.
Bring it.
Can you please Nano me? Give me one chance.
But I don't have it yet.
Barriers on you.
I'm ready.
Go.
Dash in here.
Give me your
Alright, go ahead,
best
Nick.
shot. Огонь по готовности.
Oh, you didn't have to waste your ult though, yeah?
Barriers on you.
5 nano. Please hit. 2 seconds.
Okay, you guys ready?
Get in there. Maximum charge. Surrender to my will.
The
My will.
Red and
made
Lucio
real.
coming to point. He's on point now.
You're covered. I'm on fire. All evidence supports this claim. Rocket barrage incoming.
This will protect us.
Barriers
Big
on
rock.
you. Just get into position. Go.
First round. 1. Holding position. Walk it off.
Biggest reason they lost is because they did not come as a team. Yeah, classic
Score.
mistakes.
1-0.
Especially in quick play.
It's the problem is that you see this every day in ranks. That's the problem. Doesn't matter. if it-
Are you scared?
When you see your team in comp doing the same mistake they do in quick games, it hurts a ton. It hurts a tiny bit.
5, 4,
Left or right, guys? Left or right?
I am scared.
1. Round.
Go left, we have a fire
Capture
enemy.
the objective.
Are you scared? Are you scared?
Yes.
The Faraz now is a
Get in there.
bit better than this map.
I require assistance. Barrier activated. Allow me to repair the damage.
Behind you.
Barrier is on you.
The objective is
Give me your best shot. Go, don't hold back.
Let's sit there. Some turrets are back.
Check out this gun. Get in there.
Learn that to counter Symmetra, you just want to destroy the turrets because she gets
Yeah,
she gets a
literally.
lot of her value from her
That's
kit.
literally all her value is her turrets.
The turrets are the biggest problem.
You're
But after
covered.
if you can just get those out of the way immediately, then she doesn't have much impact.
And by the way, they can be destroyed in the middle.
Three Nano Blade against
Give me
three.
your best shot. Barrier is on you.
Let me know when you got it.
Surrender to my will.
The dragon becomes me. Strength flows through me.
My
Yeah, that's
Nice.
worth it.
Very nice.
Welcome for the play of the game.
Now that's a pentakill.
Are you scared?
Cinco.
Thanks, buddy. That was a 6-5.
Get into position.
E, what's wrong with nano blading?
I'm gonna barrage them when they come through.
Trust me, a lot of times it does work.
Barriers on you. Go. Behind you. Don't be shy. Hit me.
I'm bad. I couldn't sleep, and now I'm mad.
Someone is at the point.
Bring it. Charging up. Barriers on you. You're not going anywhere.
My temper.
Genji has blade. They have a lot of ults,
I
but
cast this force.
7 has.
Ready for battle.
My ultimate is charged.
Barriers on you. Go.
I'm not even close.
I'm under attack. Bring it.
Ah, son of a bitch. I thought I had my ultimate. I mean, my sheep.
I sleep on it.
Ultimate is ready, guys.
Just like
Coming
in
back as soon
training.
as I can.
Hog's slow.
Surrender to my will.
They're all both purple.
Ooh,
My
that's
soul
nice.
You're powered up. Get it.
Very nice one.
Victory. Play of the
Sure.
Bandit revolver.
Hollywood, what's your rank?
Surrender to my will.
Like 3,000.
triple kill.
But I got a PC like a month and a half ago. I used to play on console, and I played like since the game came out. I was like top 500 on console.
Yeah, you're higher than me. So,
Which
I mean,
console?
that's why.
Sorry,
That's why.
They call me
Blades
Slim Shady?
good.
Ah, no, never mind.
Which console?
PS4.
Oh, never mind. I gave him Xbox and I played 3 weeks ago on PC.
To be honest,
already.
it would be weird to buy an Xbox One these days. The PlayStation 4 is kind of killing it.
Yep.
The
Yeah,
games and everything.
definitely.
I
In the
think
States it's like half and half though. I know like overseas it's
it's the
mostly
PlayStation 4.
PS4.
It's the PlayStation 4. It's dominating here. There's absolutely no reason for us to buy a Xbox One. There's nothing in the Xbox One compared to the amount of amazing games. Ooh, no. I know why people are buying the PS4. There's a hack for it. You can play games for free. I forgot. That's why it's skyrocketed.
Yeah. I would imagine that's why.
So if you buy an older firmware, there's a specific firmware you can buy. If you can buy that PS4, you can play any game for free. You just download and play it.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you'll understand.
I would understand that.
And to be honest, in older days, I can understand, but in these days, I hate, cracked games and torrented games. It's pointless. The fun is in playing with people and having the online features. I don't see why I should torrent games. And
Depends on the
torrented
game you're
a lot.
playing though. Like you could torrent like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and like that's a single player game.
Well, I
and, like, that
have
would be
to.
worth-
I have to. I'm in a position where I have to, otherwise I would not be able to play it. But I still dislike it, to be honest.
Fair enough. But like, well, you're losing out on some online features with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but like you can still download the DLC, can't you? Like when it comes out, like extra on top of it.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I would be happily playing any EA game for free, torrented, and I would be happily playing any game with Denuvo, the protection, deactivated because it kills the PCs. So I'd rather play it torrented than the original because I don't want to be my PC dying. But games such as The Witcher 3, Dark Souls, these things, I want to support the developers. I mean, when you see The Witcher 3, CD Projekt Red, when you see them in kick-ass
Very
torrents,
true.
trying to help people that are torrenting the game, telling them they need to patch this, they need to use this thing, and this is how they play the game, you know that that's a good company, and you need to support it, no matter what.
True.
Yeah, but let's be honest. The Dark Souls remaster was a cash grab.
Yeah, that's a stupid thing. That was dumb.
I was so,
that was dumb. 6 years, 6 years to patch a game. Screw that. How many? I don't know. I finished Dark Souls 1 for like 7,000 times or something, and I finished Dark Souls 3 10,000 times, and I still play it occasionally. But I don't know. The remastered is just a joke, to be honest, because DS Fix is all we need. Yeah, that's all we need.
Agreed.
I think DS Fix is even better than the remastered in some cases. So yeah.
Agreed.
Welcome.
I still
to
love the games though,
Oasis.
except 2. It's my third least favorite.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Together, we are strong.
Obviously guys, if you want me to switch to another hero, I can. I just am practicing with Zarya, that's all.
I want to keep playing it.
ازيك؟
If it lives, I can kill it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not very fast.
Round
It takes a couple
1.
days.
Capture the objective.
Overwatch?
He's asking how fast does he level up to 25?
Are you
It
scared?
honestly takes
Are
like
you scared?
about a week depending on how much you play.
If you play with a friend, it's always 20%.
When you play with a group, it's a lot faster.
Yeah, like right now we're getting.
Give me your best shot.
I'm sure he knows that because he was playing. He played Xbox.
Watch your back.
I slept Tracer behind you, Yugami. I knew she was
The objective is now
Barriers on you.
hacked. I can't. It's not my turn to play the game, guys.
Get in there. Barriers on you. Go.
My thanks.
Barrier activated. That's more like it.
My thanks.
This will only hurt for a minute.
Not good.
Purple and hacked. Yugami.
Purple and hacked indeed.
Barriers on you.
They wreck them all now.
Get me.
Get in there. Ready for battle.
You have nano. I mean, what?
Lots of very
I am
strong
on fire.
fireball.
Keep out of my way.
Barriers on you. Go.
Oh, they have it. Oh, what? Save me, save me. Oh, you should have done
Огонь по готовности.
it. Just save me. Oh, easy.
That's the power of attraction.
My thanks.
Like I said, the wrecking ball is not very smart.
Charging.
No.
Are you scared? Are you
There's a
scared?
fine line between feeding and
Ready for battle.
engaging. I don't think you know what it is.
That's not right.
It's okay.
Are you ready?
Give me your best shot.
Anna?
I don't even know where.
This is strength.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Nano administered.
That was awesome.
Enemy in my sights.
Barriers on you. Go. Bring it.
I fucking hate you.
Charging up.
Time.
Powering Shin.
Go.
overtime.
Ready for battle.
It's just a scratch. Best round. 1.
Almost.
Well done, guys.
You have my experience.
Score 1-0.
So what do you prefer, Genji? Console or PC?
Definitely PC.
Are you scared?
Easily. It's just so much like more fluid.
Yeah, mouse and keyboard.
Yeah, for sure. It's like I don't know. I used to play as a kid like a lot of Modern Warfare 2, and I was really into trick shotting, so I taught myself how to play Claw. I don't know if you know what that is.
Yeah, I do, because I did too.
For sure. Like focus for the other guy. It's basically like when you like use your like index finger to like you push the triangle button or the Y button, and like the X button and the B button and stuff. And basically like when I like so to play Genji on console like in dashing and stuff, I was really like good at it because you see that a lot. But it's just so much like more natural on PC. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh yes, I have so much more liberty.
I'm dead from the Genji in the back.
Side question, how old were you when you played
I
Modern
am
Warfare 2?
not a good loser.
Oh gosh. What year did the game come out? Let me
Get in
check.
there. That's Tickles.
Coming at you.
I was probably like 13.
And then 2009, so that was 9 years ago.
Barriers on you. Go.
So I would have been like 12.
Bring it.
Genji's in the back. He's gonna try to show me. Do you have blade yet?
Barriers on you.
Modern Warfare 2 was probably the last Call of Duty I played. I had a lot of fun.
I have blade.
I loved it.
Пруда, не видишь,
My
и
dad is
рыбку
Reaper.
из пруда.
No, I'm good.
I know
Modern
people.
Warfare 2 was the last good Call of Duty game.
Yeah, people give Dr. Disrespect a lot of hate because streaming.
Oh, I
and everything.
love that guy.
I knew him back in the Modern Warfare 2 days, and I loved the fact that he had sketches and everything before having gameplay. It was so much better on the set.
I missed my sleep. I'm bad. Now I'm mad.
Barriers on you. Go.
And dead.
Is that all you've got? Yeah. Clearing the area. Go.
I used Claw a lot when I was playing Halo, like competitively.
Give me your best shot.
I never got used to buffer jumper.
Last time I used the claw was when I was playing Bloodborne.
Don't be shy. Hit me.
This is going to
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
I don't have an 8, I don't have 6 but he didn't even kill me with it. He could have killed me. He just chose not to. Trying to get greedy.
You're covered.
Sorry.
Barriers on you. That's more like it. Огонь по готовности.
Yeah, that was a sucky ultimate, to be honest.
Огонь.
I thought I'd get 3 people in it. I thought wrong.
Wish I bladed them all right now.
Give me
Or
another shot.
90%. Good.
I
Coming
could.
back as soon as I can.
Gotta wait.
Go. Give me your best shot. That's Tickles.
Gotta come up top. Oh, good stuff. Worst of buddies.
I think you could put me off right there, but I was wrong.
Are you scared? Are you scared?
I am not a
I have
good
nano in 2.
loser.
1. Let's go.
My ultimate is ready.
Hit me.
This would help. وريهم قوتك.
You're covered. Ready for battle.
It's actually.
The objective is mine. Be quick about it.
Excuse me.
Get in there.
He wasted it.
Taking the objective. Support requested.
Raising the volume.
unlock
Vamos.
rooms.
You didn't waste it, I actually just killed the fuck out of him, to be honest. As he was about to drop that beat. Thank you for trusting me.
Barrier activated.
Easy.
Victory. Play of the game.
Is it getting boring watching this yet or no?
You're powered up. Double.
I can't believe that Anna didn't sleep you. You just levitated. You didn't have a sleep on cooldown.
He's never ready, that's why.
Epic.
Yosh.
Man, I am currently 34 years of age, and sometimes I get surprised that people have not watched the Terminator 2, for example. They were not around when Quake 2 was out, for example, or when Half-Life was a big thing. Certain things just, catch me off guard. In a way, I still think I'm young, but at the same time, there is a whole new generation that was born when the internet was a thing, when the internet, when mobiles were a norm. There used to be a time when you needed to reach your friend, you had to, call them in a phone. And the phone is attached to your house and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yep. Good times.
My
I remember,
mother...
like, hang out with my friends, sorry, go on, it's your story, your mother.
no, keep talking. We're just, talking nonsense.
I was just gonna say, with my friends, like, we used to hanging out and, like, we used to know where we were, like, based on, like, whose, like, bike was on, like, each other's lawns and stuff. It was a good time. Like, we used to, like, bike to each other's houses and, like, knock on their door and, like, see if they were around instead of, like, texting them or something.
So...
I don't know, different times.
I worked really hard. I got internet in the house in around 2007. Of course there was internet, but I needed to go to the cyber cafe and all the things. But 2007, worked really hard, got the internet at home. My mom was thinking, that's weird, we don't really need this. And I kept telling her, there's gonna be a day when you are gonna be needing the internet. Of all people. She keeps laughing at me thinking, there's no way. So fast forward 10 years later, she has one of those Androids and she's always browsing Facebook and stuff like that. Whenever the internet is out and I need to go to pay the internet, she's always asking me, have you paid for the internet? Is the subscription up? And I always tell her, I told you you're gonna be addicted to the internet.
Can't live without it.
Of course, people get surprised when I tell them I still live with my mother, because I understand the culture in the United States and other countries where you need to, when you are 18 to 20, you need to leave the house. The culture here is, if you leave the house...
18 to 20? Buddy, you're crazy. There's no way.
I know,
well,
it's
like,
average, it's average.
I'm from Canada, and like I know like I'm 22, and like all my friends still live with their moms, and like my brother's 25, he still lives at home too. Like I know a lot of my brother's friends also live at home as well, and they're all like 25, so,
yeah,
or like 24, 25. I don't know. Depends on like where you live.
Yeah. Well,
exactly.
Let's just say it's kind of frowned upon. It's kind of a joke when you tell someone I still live with my mother, but in my country, if you tell someone that you moved out of the house, usually people will probably look down on you or hate you because they will tell you you left your parents and they raised you when you were a kid, so you should stick with them and stuff like that. We are much closer as a family compared to other places, and to be honest, when you're 35 years old and you wake up and your mother tells you to go do something, sometimes I do think that I kinda wanna go move alone. But I can't. I love my mother. She's alone and I cannot leave her. I understand the point where you can't leave your parents alone, especially when they are old. I think the only thing I want to do is either move to Canada or the United States with my mother, or buy a better house than the one I'm living in.
I'm from Canada, and it's pretty nice here. We get free healthcare.
Well, speaking of
You're a
healthcare,
citizen.
she has thyroid cancer and she's scheduling to do an operation soon, so I'm hoping. I'm
Prepare to attack.
I'm positive that she's gonna
Wish
be
her the
fine.
best.
Select your
Oh,
hero.
yes.
But you have to wait to get checked now. Like, not really, dude. It's not that long.
You have
They
to
do
wait to
have
get
like
checked.
average like long wait times, but like depends on like where you are as well.
What do you mean by get checked?
Exactly. Well, yeah, what do you mean by get checked? Depends. Like you mean like go to like a walk-in, like I can just go to like a walk-in clinic to be honest, and like the wait time is like
Together,
depending on what time it is and which walk-in clinic and where it is. Like it could be anywhere from like I walk in and literally go see a doctor immediately, or like I have to wait like half an hour, 40 minutes.
But does
You're
that,
talking-
does your healthcare cover health walking
Attack
clinics?
commences in
Yeah, it
30
does.
seconds.
If you're talking about like more like intense stuff, like surgeries and stuff, like I don't know, I broke my collarbone, and they told me to come back a week later to see like how it was, and then like when I went back a week later, they're like, okay, like you need surgery, and then I had surgery 2 days later. No, I walked in and like they looked at my shoulder, they did the X-rays and everything, and they were like, that's you fucked it up, you know what I mean? But they were like, just come back in a week. We don't think you need surgery right now, but come back in a week and we'll check it up again. Or like we'll follow up and see how it is.
Do they give you anything though? Do they give you like painkillers?
Oh, of course, I got that.
This Reinhardt sleeping, he's free.
Fucking kill him.
Are you scared?
Go. Give me your best shot.
You're going to be okay.
Now that's more like it.
Yeah,
You're
that's a
covered.
good point. And that's why you don't just charge in.
Ready for battle.
Want some? Hey! Valeu. Ooh, you hear that?
My task is not complete.
Barriers on you.
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective.
My ultimate is charging. This will protect us.
I have no.
Charging up.
Yikes, I almost got hit for that.
Ow, that
Just
hurts.
goof up. Leave him.
Yeah, Ryan-
Oh, you left him. Just wait for Zarya to leave.
I
I'm
will
going.
never
okay.
surrender.
Submitted.
Alright, we're going in. You ready?
Yep.
Get healed.
There's a Reaper on me, I'm just gonna juke him out.
Yo, relax, bro. Jeez, you're actually snapping.
Securing the objective.
Get in there.
Fucking our widow. Popping off.
No one
Push off.
It's time.
Barriers on you.
Tracer.
Are you scared?
Get fucked.
Only on the objective.
Oh, let's
break
break
it.
it. Damn!
Barriers on you.
Excuse me for dropping
Double
in. I'm claiming
Walk it off.
Nice.
victory.
But this game's so easy.
When you have a good team, sometimes you don't have a good
Play
team.
of the game.
Literally, when you have a good team, this game is like
It's just, yeah.
almost
Everyone knows what
It's
they
just,
do.
yeah, it is. It's this guy.
like, what is this guy doing?
Are you scared?
Oh, that guy's a
One, 1 million IQ.
Yo, you're a beast if you hit 40-10 on your first season. What do you play though? Do you play tank?
I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna mean this in like in a mean offensive way, and like I like tank requires a lot of skill, but like when I play tank, I find that I like win a lot of games, but like I like playing like DPS characters, and like because like DPS characters are like more like mechanically intensive, that's why like I feel like I'm in a lower elo. Like I could like when I play Brig, like if you look at my Brig, actually my Brig win rate on my other account is like 87 in like 70 games or something like that, because like it's not even like fun. Like I know who to target and like I can just kill everybody, but like as soon as I try and fucking aim, it's like impossible. Not impossible.
I hate to admit it, but I easily reached 3000 with Brigitte. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even
It's
fair.
a tiny bit broken. Tiny bit. And yeah, playing with a team, easily reach diamond. I didn't even break a sweat, but alone, yeah, it's not easy.
Main tank makes me want to kill myself.
Thanks, Polychrome. Nah, come on, man. Each role in this game are good.
Oh,
Like,
dude, it
if you
does.
have, if
I
you
hate
have, if you have a really good team, like a good like off tank and a good healers to like play with you, like then it's actually a lot of fun to play main tank. But if you don't, and like if you're like solo queuing main tank, I find it very difficult.
Just get slapped around by Doomfist and Sombra hacks and...
Nah, trust me, when you have a good healer, because it's a, let me see. So it's an easy objective. If you play any other game in your existence, if you played World of Warcraft for example, you'll understand that healing your tank is going to keep your team together. It's a basic concept. But if you play in, with random players, most often than not, if you lower your shield as Reinhardt, that means you die. But if you play with a team that knows this, there's always a healer on you. And they will keep you alive, so you'll be more free as a Reinhardt, for example, and Orisa, and all those things. So the Doomfist is going to be actually doing a mistake coming to you as a tank. Because again, logically, you need to kill the supports first, the DPS, and then the tanks.
That's true, but like fights
And
don't
wrong at
always
the same time.
ever go logically, and like it's more about like killing who's like out of position. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
focusing down like the most important target, which may or may not be the healer in certain situations. You know?
Yeah, no, but so if you have someone like Genji or Doomfist, for example, when you see them in a ranked game, random one, going for a tank, and you think, come on, they should be killing the healer, for example, because they can dive the healer, because the healer is all the way alone in that place, in that position, so they can easily go to him, kill him. No, they go for the tank, they will kill the tank, and they will win the game. Because, screw you.
Sure.
Sometimes logic in multiplayer games is you can't rely on it.
Especially in this
we are
multiplayer game.
strong.
No, I've been playing a lot of multiplayer games throughout my time.
I'll
and
have my
games
eye on
such
you.
as these and League of Legends, for example, Dota 2, it's the same kind of thing, same kind of actions. You think you know the game until someone does the stupidest mistake ever, and they win because they did that mistake.
Pretty much. This game is just about who makes the least amount of mistakes.
And then you go back in time and you see that proverb by a swordsman. They will say swordsmen are more afraid than from newbie swordsmen than professional ones, because the professionals, he knows what he's going to be doing and he knows what he's going to be deploying, but the newbie has no idea what he's going to do. Kind of the same concept.
They're already on my side. They're already on point.
Mercy half, mercy half.
Get in there.
Ow. Of course, it's Symmetra.
How did this happen?
There's Symmetra. She teleported 3 turrets into my face.
Are you scared?
Perseverance
How'd they get
is
the point?
key.
Are you scared?
We all
They
lied.
just flew over.
Oh, they flew over.
Bad guys.
Give me your best shot.
Boosters engaged.
Wow, she just threw so hard.
You're covered. I'm the champion. Bring it.
YouTube, no. Yeah, I saw you trying.
Barrier is on you. Barrier activated.
Gonna make you feel now. Hold on.
Barrier is
What's
on
low?
you.
What's low? What's low?
The stupid Lucio trying to boot me for so long. He succeeded.
I am not a good loser.
Helden sterben nicht.
Okay.
Are you scared?
Barrier.
Go, that's the horse.
And he does it again. Son of a bitch.
Name.
Hammond's sleeping on me. Lucio's about to go
And he does
red
it
at Lucio
again.
on me.
Walk it off.
I'm on point. I'm probably fucking dead here.
Practice
Coming back as
makes
soon as I
perfect.
can with probably my ultimate. 91%.
Get in
Got
there.
your back.
Let's break it. Damn!
And a piece of rugby can just stall.
Don't be shy. Hit me. You'll be depending on you.
Nade coming point.
You're covered.
You hear that?
The Lucio has always it.
Give me your best shot.
Get here.
Get back.
Bro, this Lucio. Hey,
Nice one, Winston.
Nice. See? Yeah. Let's
Yeah, I agree that Lucio was a pest.
Just one, just one, just one.
Go.
I am blowing it up.
I'm one.
Some hand here.
Group
No
up at
bueno.
my position.
Barrier activated. Get in there. Огонь по готовности.
One.
You're covered.
Trying to contest the payload, of course.
Give me your best shot. Go.
Shot.
Barrier activated.
Well done,
Let's
number
throw a
one.
nade on point. Throwing a nade on point.
I should probably have my ultimate by the end of the round.
I'm gonna use my ult in the next fight. I'm gonna try and hide behind them.
Feel the healing beat. Let's up the tempo.
Yeah, we have 3 minutes, 38 seconds, so
Nano boost is
we
ready.
can do it.
Get in there.
No,
I'll
Lucy,
hit
don't give me away, dude.
Ready for battle. Let's go. Get in there.
They're coming to castle.
Bring it.
Yeah. Look, I might have nanoed the wrong person. I think I just created the Lucio.
You did, but that's also a good option, so it's okay. Never a bad time for Lucio.
Turn it up. Let's up the tempo.
Look at that. We have a probe Lucio.
Are you scared?
Give me your best shot.
Oh, fuck, I almost got her. She's fucking won.
Reinhardt is coming.
Oh, let's break
Behind
it.
the payload.
Damn!
Damn, air Genji, it's over.
Reinhardt is an arse.
Yahi parambasta viktahe.
Good shot, dude.
Come on, I'm sleeping.
Thank you.
Never mind. Get him, Johnny.
Barrier lights out. Just a scratch. Walk it
We're
off.
having fun together, me and Reinhardt.
Wow, honestly, what a bitch.
Barrier is on you. Go.
Group up with me.
Got it.
They'll probably try to go again through the back door.
What you get?
Or maybe not.
I love when they
Are
go
you
to the back
scared?
door.
Huge defense. Look at those deflects.
You
Insane.
see those?
Give
Insane.
me your best
Absolutely
shot.
massive.
That's more like it.
Oh my god, dude, relax.
I just had the weirdest
Get in
case
there.
of it.
Enemy contact.
Reinhardt went through the. Reinhardt and Zarya both at the bottom.
They're all at the bottom.
They're starting from the bottom.
Готовности. Just a scratch.
This will protect us.
Ow. Killed by the Symmetra.
Healing boost. Found him.
Yeah, we can nano blade last fight. He's clap.
I am not a good loser.
No one can hide.
What are the odds that I get my ultimate
Oh,
in
let's
40
break it.
seconds?
Damn.
Tell me you threw that from spawn.
Barriers on you. Go.
30 seconds remaining.
Victory is so close. I can feel it.
Yeah, let me deflect the grab, you ready?
Give me your best
Be
shot.
crazy. Be nutty.
Barriers
Let's
on
play
you.
left side of the shield.
10 seconds.
By my calculations, our defenses
You gotta look juicy for this grab, dude.
Where's their team right now? Like, what's going on, guys? Group up.
Bring it.
Alright, just hit me.
Overtime.
Dragon becomes me.
Go.
Flip the Lucio.
By your side.
Make sure you got me.
Give me your best shot.
The payload has reached.
Down hard. We were really split up.
Trash. Yeah, we definitely. If we had stayed grouped up,
Get
that would
in
have been
there.
easy, man. We need to group up.
Bring it.
Winston was in the back, and he was all right, but he got slept.
Go. Don't go back.
Oh, shit happened.
Enemy in my sights.
Ready for battle. Regenerate. Get in there.
Screw.
Barrier activated.
Get inside.
Heal up. Go. I require assistance.
Probably need to get out. Lost tank. Yeah, we lost another.
Ready for battle. I go.
60 seconds remaining.
Shit.
I had 100% charge.
Nano boost administered.
I wish I was not dead.
Dahefida.
Zarya becomes really, really fun when I have 100%.
Perseverance
So
is
much
the
fun.
key.
Symmetra's setting up turrets all around.
Огонь по готовности.
Not gonna kill. I have Dragon Ball if I can come back.
Emergency Roadhog. Try to keep
I'm a one-man apocalypse.
Oh, nice
Well.
Defeat.
Well, that's a defeat.
It happens. You can't win them all.
Yeah. Defeat is our greatest mentor, so. Hey.
Play.
Yeah, what do you
Sound
learn
like-
whenever you win?
Sound like Morgan Freeman, like, but a more like exotic version.
Exotic. Morgan Freeman that can speak French. And Arabic.
I think Morgan Freeman can speak French.
He can? No. Can he?
I don't know, actually. Don't quote me. I know Bradley Cooper can speak like 7 different languages.
Ooh. Sad, I can only speak 4.
I can only speak 3.
I can speak 0.
No,
1, actually.
1.
Pea soup.
Yeah, speaking of 1, it's dinner time here, so it was a pleasure playing with you guys.
Oh, take it easy, dude.
So, take care of yourselves.
Have a good day. You as well.
Have a good one. There you go. Always suck up trying to leave a group. I have attachment issues. So yeah, like I said, it's dinner time here. I'm gonna have my dinner. I'll be back. I'm still gonna be streaming, so wait for me. And as I say that, by magic, I look at my streaming and it's red. I always have this whenever 8 o'clock comes in, the stream becomes really laggy and unstable. So, you know what? Instead of continuing, I'll just go back. I'll come back tomorrow. It was a pleasure playing, guys. I had fun. We played a good deal of good games, and I will be seeing you tomorrow. So until then, take care of yourselves and have a nice one.